I don't earn a lot. There, I said it. I'm not some finance guru with six-figure income streams or luxury brand sponsorships. I'm just a regular person trying to make my money stretch, not snap. And for a long time, I thought saving money was something that only rich people did. You know, people with big paychecks, trust funds, or some magical second income. But let me tell you a secret. You don't need to earn a lot to save. You just need to stop letting your income define your outcome. So if you've ever told yourself, I'll save when I make more, this one's for you. Make sure to hit like if you've ever felt like your paycheck vanishes too fast. Subscribe if you want real-world money advice that actually works. And drop a comment that just says, starting today, if you're done waiting for the perfect time to take control. 1. I made peace with my income. The first thing I had to do was stop resenting what I earned. I used to look at my paycheck and feel defeated before I even cashed it, because in my mind it was already gone. Rent, bills, groceries, nothing left for me. But here's what changed everything. I stopped waiting for a better income and started building a better plan for the one I had. I told myself, you don't need more money, you need to treat your current money differently. That mindset shift was huge because it gave me power again. 2. I paid myself first, even if it was just $10. Most people save last. They pay rent, buy groceries, grab coffee, treat themselves just a little, and then if anything's left over, they might put it in savings. That used to be me, but I flipped. Now I pay myself first. On payday, even if it's only 10, 25, or 50, I move that into a savings account the moment the money hits. It's non-negotiable. And over time, those little deposits started to grow into real money. Because saving isn't about the amount, it's about the habit. 3. I gave every dollar a job. The old me used to look at my bank account and think, okay, I've got $800 left. I guess that means I can spend $800. But that's the fastest way to go broke. Now I give every dollar a purpose. Rent, utilities, food, transportation, fun, savings, every category gets a number. I don't use fancy apps. I just write it down in my phone's notes app before the month starts. That little act of intention helps me avoid those where did it all go moments. Because when your money doesn't have a job, it wanders off. 4. I created a no-guilt spending fund. I used to feel guilty every time I bought something for fun. A new shirt, a movie ticket, takeout. But saving doesn't mean you have to stop living. So I created a spending fund just for me. It's a set amount each month, mine to use however I want, guilt-free. Having that fund helped me stay on track because I didn't feel deprived. And when you don't feel deprived, you're less likely to blow your budget in a moment of frustration. Freedom within structure, that's the key. 5. I started using cash for certain things. Here's what I noticed. Swiping a card feels easy, but handing over cash? That stings a little more. So for things like dining out, shopping, or weekend plans, I started using cash envelopes. It made me way more mindful of my spending. I'd literally see the money disappear, and it helped me ask myself, is this really worth it? More often. Cash slowed me down just enough to make smarter choices. 6. I built a buffer, not a fortress. I used to think an emergency fund meant you had to save 6 months of expenses overnight. That idea stressed me out so much I didn't even start. But then I gave myself permission to start small, $100, then $300, then $500. I called it my buffer fund. Not a fortress, just a little safety net to make life less fragile. And guess what? That small win built confidence. Confidence built consistency. And consistency built real savings. 7. I stopped comparing my finances to everyone else's. Instagram and TikTok can make you feel like everyone your age is a millionaire. Traveling the world. Buying homes, investing in stocks, driving Teslas. But what you don't see are the credit card bills, the parental help, or the years of struggle behind the scenes. Comparison is the fastest way to lose gratitude for what you do have. So I stopped comparing and started competing with yesterday's version of me. If I could save $20 more this month than last month, that was progress. And that kind of mindset gave me peace and momentum. 8. I learned to say not now without feeling deprived. I used to think saying no meant I was missing out. But now when I delay a purchase, I don't feel deprived. I feel powerful. Because I'm not reacting, I'm choosing. I started making wish lists instead of instant purchases. And if I still wanted it in 30 days, then I'd save up for it intentionally. 9 times out of 10, I didn't even care about it anymore. 9. I found joy in the small wins. Your first $100 saved will feel like $1,000,000. Your first month without overdrafting will feel like freedom. Your first paycheck where you already know where the money is going? Game changer. You don't need a lot of money to feel secure. You just need a lot of clarity. So I celebrate every small win like it matters, because it does. 10. I made saving a non-negotiable part of who I am. I don't try to save anymore. It's just what I do. It's who I am. I became the kind of person who plans, not just reacts. Who builds, not just survives. And the best part? That identity shift didn't require a bigger paycheck. Just a better mindset. So if you're like me, and you don't earn a lot, but you're tired of being stuck, know this. You can save every month. You can build wealth slowly. You can take control even if you're starting small. Because it's not about having more money. It's about making better decisions with the money you already have. If this video helped you see saving differently, do me a favor. Hit that like button so more people can find this and get unstuck. Subscribe for weekly videos that make personal finance make sense. And comment below, what's one small change you're going to make this month to start saving more?